I've had a really crazy weekend, but a good weekend, a very, very good weekend. On Friday, I started by removing all of the lumber from underneath the workbench. Found a little bit of a mold farm underneath there, but it wasn't too much of a problem. I got it cleaned up. So that cleaned up a lot of space underneath the workbench, which allowed, me to move a bunch of the stuff that I was slowly categorizing into boxes in here under there. So now it's a nice little row of boxes. Well, then I picked up on Saturday this 1949 tanker desk, which is going to be absolutely lovely. That's going to be the subject of today's video because I'm a bit burnt out from this weekend. But I feel like putting this together and having it right here. So we're going to have a table right here, the tanker desk, once we put it together today. And that way, because I don't really need too much room with the lathe, I would like to have like a little island that I can set stuff on, and all the drawers can hold all the tools and all that stuff. And plus, this area over here also has my drill press, so I can work on it and have stuff sitting here instead of having to have, because that part of the workbench is kind of more for woodworking and electronics and stuff like that. At least that's what I'm wanting to put it as. So this will be like my little metalworking table for a while, a little metalworking desk. And then eventually I would like to redo the surface of it or whatever, because the top's, it's kind of getting a little weird and dented up. I think it might be a good desk for whenever I get my bedroom cleaned up in the house, because I'm slowly exporting all that stuff out here, and the house is getting so clean just from being able to move all the work shit out to here. So pretty soon I'm going to be able to get rid of my wooden workbench in my bedroom and have an actual desk for my computer and stuff. And I think this would be a nice desk for that. But for now, it could just be out here. Well, then on Sunday I picked up this old Zenith for free from my friend's antique shop. She's cleaning it out. And I really want to do a video of it, but I think it'd be really nice to have it to where I can remove the legs and put the entire thing up on the tanker desk. And so we can actually, without having to rotate it around to see the back or the front, we can just have it sitting there and I can work on it, and that'd be a fun video. But then yesterday, as if I can't have any free space in my workshop, my friend Griff decided to clean out a lot of his collection and gave me a bunch of stuff. A lot of power supplies, but oh well, I can throw away what I don't want. A Macintosh, an Apple printer for an Apple II, and this little monitor right here, which is a nice little one. It was clean, I swear I had more room a couple days ago. But it's really nice because once I put the desk together, that'll really help quite a bit, because honestly, there's a few boxes underneath the workbench that are just for stuff for the lathe, and those can be filtered into the desk once I get those done, because there's really nice drawers. So this should help a lot. And I've run out of things to say. Oh yeah, I also got this rug. I really like it. Nice. Well, that's odd. I wonder if there's a chance this could have warped. Very, very odd. It looks like it has warped. Very odd. Whoa. Holy shit, that's way off. What the fuck happened to that? Surely that wasn't like that before. I mean... Okay. Okay, that did something. That did too much. That's better. Much, much better. Oh, much, much better. Alright, so I had lunch and I thought about this, and you know, I don't think these pieces actually go to this because the widths are wrong. They obviously have hand drilled holes just to kind of barely fit them on there. They don't match the color, and whatever furniture company this thing came from, they just put screws in it randomly and they spray painted it without taking it apart. So it was like, you can tell it was originally with gray, but then they just spray painted like all that. So I don't have the full piece, I don't think. And so I'm just gonna use my own creativity to put it back together instead of really worrying about it too much, because I was trying to put it back together exactly how it was, but we had a very, very hard time taking it apart because there was like screws at angles and all sorts of weird things. So I'm just going to kind of put it back together, and you might not even need those because there's really no spot for them. Well, there's a plaque for S.G. Adams Company, Office Furniture, St. Louis, but that was probably where it originally was from, and so they, you know, they have such a nice quality that they actually had a little metal plaque. But the little like the auction or resale shop that they sold this at, then they probably kind of threw it back together real quick just to get it together. Oh, you motherfucker. Fucking piece of fucking shit. Now this can't be right. This is total bullshit. Whatever the fuck these are, however the fuck they were in there, they're just in the way. Oh yeah, those are just totally unneeded. Well, now that I know I don't need those, it simplifies everything. A little deeper than I thought. Actually, a lot deeper than I thought. And that's a good example of why you should grease your drawers. At least you should grease the rollers, because you're going to wear it down. This is the C channel underneath. It goes between the loop, and this entire loop has been eaten away. Holy shit. That's a lot of damage. To tell you the truth, I I think it's probably good enough for today. After this weekend, I've just been kind of burnt out. And this thing, putting it back together, it was very misleading. I didn't realize it had extra pieces. And the screws that were used to drill it together were taken from the parts that hold the shelves or the drawers on. So I removed those and had to use a few new screws. Whoever touched this thing last really did mess it up. Oh, before I forget, when I took it apart, so not only was this a free desk, it actually paid me like $10 to take it away because I found a 1945 silver quarter in it. And so that's pretty cool. I mean, those things sell for like $10, $15, because they're made of, at least a lot of silver. What else am I forgetting? Oh yeah, and I can't remember if I said this or not, but I got a bunch of big shelves that my mother is slowly bringing home, and she's bringing home a shelf at a time in her car every evening, because it's just an old shelf they have at her work. And when I get the corner of the workshop cleaned out, when the wood is moved to the tarp shed, I'll have space there, and I can put that there, and like the bottom drawer can all be motors, because it's a huge drawer. It's like really big. It can hold all sorts of things. Has 4 drawers, 3 drawers, and one up on the top that kind of opens out because it'd be too high to look into it. Looks like I don't have a desk though anymore, just a bed, so. But now, that means that I can have my chair back. Because now my chair won't be for the cat, the desk will be for the cat, so it kind of works out. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and thank you very much for watching. See ya.